Good day, everyone. We are the Group 1 and we are going to tackle about the introduction to telecom, OSP, and subscriber line installation. So the things that I'm going to tackle today is the core competencies and its unit code. First, install pole hardware, cable terminal, line, wire, and accessories. Second, perform main cable installation. Third, splice or joint cable terminal to main aerial and or underground copper cable splice. So what is core competencies? This section gives the details of contents of core units of competency required in telecom OSP and subscriber line, installation, copper, cable, POTS, and DSL. So these are the unit of competency: install pole hardware, cable terminal, line wire, and accessories. Unit code ICT 724605. So this unit covers the outcomes required for installing pole hardware, cable terminal, line wire, and accessories. First, prepare for pole hardware, cable terminal, and line wire installation. Second, necessary tools, materials, and personal protective equipment are prepared, or PPE, in line with job requirements. Third, information on proposed locations and necessary approvals from relevant authorities is obtained. Site is cleared and prepared to provide unrestricted access for installation works in accordance with joint installation constraints and safety hazards are identified and suitable action is determined. Number 2. Perform pole hardware, cable, terminal, line wire, and accessories installation. Installation site is made safe through erection of necessary barriers in accordance with standard practices and applicable rules and regulations. Fixing structures on pole are installed securely in accordance with manufacturer's specifications and joint pole agreement and or enterprise standards or GPA. Fixing devices where the support is other than a pole are installed in accordance with the GPA and or enterprise standards. Pole identifier marks are placed on installed poles for identification. Ground are installed and a grounding wires are bonded to messenger wire of copper cable in accordance with industry construction standards. Guy where assembly is installed and tension to required specifications. Problems encountered are reported as per Standard Operating Procedures or SOP. Installation and design amendments are reported or documented in accordance with job requirements. So the second competency, perform main cable installation. Unit code ICT 724606. So this unit covers the outcomes required for performing main cable installation. 1. Prepare for cable jointing and installation. So necessary tools, equipment, materials, and personal protective equipment are prepared in line with job requirements. Cable preparation and installation requirements and constraints from planned site inspection are identified as per job requirements. Cable preparation and installation equipment is set up in accordance with manufacturers and job requirements. Site is made safe and secure for cable installation. Suitable protective clothing is selected and required safety devices used. Support structure is assessed as safe for normal working conditions. Cable route is checked from street level and at made clear using suitable methods and in coordination with authorities concerned. Number 2. Install main cable or occupational health and safety. Policies and procedures are followed based on safety requirements. Tools, equipment, clothing, and safety requirements are identified and obtained for the shift opening, bending, grounding, and securing bunch end. Sheet opening of cable terminal, stub and main cable bonding and grounding are installed as required per outside plant standard. Cables are bind and secure in accordance with standard installation procedures, and loop and bending radius tolerance is ensured for cable materials at all times in accordance with outside plant standard. Problems encountered are reported as per Standard Operating Procedure or the SOP. Waste materials are removed from workplace and disposed of in accordance with government regulations and environmental health and safety requirements. So last unit of competency, splice or joint cable terminal to maintain aerial and or underground copper cable splice. Unit code ICT 724607. So this unit covers the outcomes required for joining or splicing cable terminal to maintain aerial and underground cable splicing or jointing for outside plant telephone network. It includes installing cable closure and cable supports. Splice and join cable terminal and main cable pairs for aerial copper cable works. Necessary tools, equipment, materials, and personal protective equipment or the PPE are identified and prepared in line with job requirements. Cable pairs identification, twisting techniques, and crimping or connectorization are performed in accordance with manufacturer's specifications and spare design plan or assignment. Next, group binders and segregation of cable pairs are performed as per job requirements and assignments. Accomplishments reports are accurately reported or documented in accordance with job requirements. 2. Splice and join straight and branch cables for underground copper cable works. Necessary tools, equipment, materials, and personal protective equipment are identified and prepared in line with job requirements. So, manhole and cable preparation for splicing or joining of straight branch splices is performed in line with job requirements. So, such as cable pairs identification, twisting techniques, and crimping or connectorization is performed in accordance with manufacturer's specifications and a spare design, plan, or assignment. Next, group binders and segregation of cable also are performed as per job requirements and assignment. Accomplishments reports are accurately reported or documented in accordance with requirement or job's requirements. Install cable closure or cable closure is applied to spliced cable. Pairs in accordance with product specification. Problems encountered are reported also as per Standard Operating Procedure or the SOP. Flash testing completed closure is performed according to the job requirements and SOP to prevent water and moisture entry. Number 4, install cable support. So splice cable are attached to messenger wire or cable rack for support in line with job requirements and product specifications. Job completion report is prepared in line with enterprises or the procedure. So that could be all. Thank you.